Hello everyone, this is Jack and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to play the last episode of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Oh boy, such story. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, final chapter. Whew. Okay, it's 5:25 p.m. Wait, p.m. Oh, yeah, okay. 5:25 p.m. 10 years ago. Okay, makes sense. Let's do it. I was afraid there for a second. Final chapter. If we save that situation, we will be able to save it all. Everything. So was Yomil's death. So when was Yomil's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Temsik meteorite fell. I'm still calling him Yomil. Like yogurt. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of the death, of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Okay, if we save this situation, we will save the whole situation. Oh, hi. It's beautiful. Here's young Lynn playing at the park. It's ready! What was she doing? Hold it! Give up! No, give it up! Do you really think you can outrun me? Eek! I was so quick. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! What now? Meow! Hey, kitty. Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Meow. Koblamo! Explosions forever. Spits everywhere. But no one noticed. But it was kind of... No, not really that far. Oh. Inside. Right in his butt. Back. Okay, sorry. He always dies the same way. That's hilarious. Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Okay, so that's the Temsik meteorite, huh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have shot him. I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying, but at least I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, and that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Oh, gosh. Now this is the final challenge. I'm expecting something big to happen. Alright. Okay, Bubbles first. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day of their lives like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll have to have the fragment move instead. We can connect to the headphones somehow. It's ready! Yay! Hold it! What's happening? Eek! Uh-oh. Trick time. The bullet. Sweet. This looks like a bullet. Nozzle. Okay, I'm just exploring right now. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Hi. Wow. Okay. I bet you can switch that. So. Turn up. Ah! Perfect. Perfect landing. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ear. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. Oh, I know how much this girl loves her food too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Yeah, fate changed. So more time? Stay back. We can somehow, but I can't reach that. There must be another way. Okay, I know I can prevent then the bullet if I stop the right time. I could prevent the bullet from hitting this guy, knocking him down with this. Oh wow. All right, but I can't switch anything. Okay, I need you to stand back for a second. I need to switch both of those. Let me check what I can do with this rock. Oops. What can I do with this spray? Okay. Let's try and spray this first. Okay, that doesn't really do much. Okay. I see. Trick. Great. I think I might be able to do something here. Oh no, barely. What to do? What to do? Don't tell me you can't. Oh, I missed my opportunity, didn't I? Yeah, I missed it. Okay, I'm going to restart from fate change. I know what to do. I know what to do. Stay back. All right, I'll stand back. Whoopoosh. Now I'm going to use the nozzle, spray it at the right time, and go with this for the sole purpose. Oh gosh! Oh look, that's sweet potato. Haha, looks just like this. Big and scary sweet potato. Oh, that's a sweet potato missile. It's not a sweet potato, it's minnow. Oh, right, of course. Duh. Potato and minnow. Okay. Right now I have both the same shape. Both the same shape. They're saying you could swap them. Good idea, missile. Okay, let's do this. My help. Yes, yes, yes. We need that. So you can spray higher. And you, my friend, you can go move quicker over here and get ready to switch them because you can't reach that. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, we have time now. I'm pretty sure I can swap this, and now I can reach. Yes! Yes! Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder that it hasn't snapped. Oh, and I just might, sorry. It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsik fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. If Minnow sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Yeah, but it's not over yet. Oh no, no, I don't want you to talk to me. Oh, I can't move from here. Okay. Then what? Oh boy. Oh boy. That doesn't do me any good. So why not wait? No, no, no. Oh! Okay, good, good. Finally. Oh, that's what I wanted. And you, ready to switch. Oh, I guess that's all right. Okay, one. Okay, what's going to happen? It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. I'm scared, boys. I'm scared. That giant sweet potato! If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway. No, the fragment's path ought to change. Okay, maybe... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's coming! It's coming! Here it comes! Oh, is it going to... Oh boy. Here, there, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. Yeah, it's changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Oh, now it has changed. What's in its path? In its path? Oh, no! Yeah. Right in the... Ow, that must have hurt. Detective Jode! The Temsik fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. Why do... I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. Nope! I won't let that happen! Oh yeah! The bullet stopped in midair! I'm here, inside the bullet. Now, let's swap it with something. Yes? With what? Detective Jode, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Yes, there is. There sure is. Come on, let me do something. Oh, okay. Duh. Swap. That's gonna hurt. Oh. Oh, he's dead anyway. Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch, in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we're overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Okay. Oh crap. Why? Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Oh no, Jode! Do something, damn it, my legs won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! We're... Okay. It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it will remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together... We failed, right? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. Oh. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your powers to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Oh, alright. I'll try to move there. Fine, come on, move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depends on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have to say you only have a split second. Do it. Got it. All right. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Oh, okay, I got it. You can swap these. Concrete. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, I still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Oh gosh, come on, swap them. Didn't hurt her. It's no use, we can't stop that horrible minnow. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped alright. A few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Him. You know what my power is, right? You manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh. Oh wow, the hero. You gods. You can't save everybody. Jesus. You're awake. Hey, mister. Is your knee okay? It will be fine. It's just a scrap. I'm lucky, it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... what's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Go, go, go! Huh, so sweet. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if it was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Kitty! Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. It's funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. Now, about if I take it to my house and look after it. Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate's just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. We are the cat. Exactly as I thought. How about it? Do you remember now? Yes, yes, we are the Black Cat. We were the ones who pushed. Well, not really. We were, well, old friend. Yes. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it! Eek. Somebody please look at me. Oh, Oh, a kitten. Shoo! You might get hurt. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. Cool. I just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Cool. After a while, the man regained his memory and went back to being just a cat. And I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and I hurried to her house. But it was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomil." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what. I didn't understand what it was. Okay. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. And that's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. Artificial light, yeah. At the moment she misses the first shot, she kills the cat. The guy takes possession of the cat and pushes the body down the stairs, and we wake up down there. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after that. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intentions of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left, but then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Cecil, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Yeah. I wasn't able to control her completely. But the first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? The cat. It hit Cecil inside the bag. Yes! That's when I lost my life. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there, in the presence of Temsic radiation. Oh, I see. Okay, clever. That's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. I was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Okay, interesting. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. But why not? Remember, the thing about individual differences in the powers we get. I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't even rewind time, let alone change fate of a death? If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Oh, cool. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. You just tag me along with you? Cool. Very cool. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate altogether. The fate of your death, the kitten Cecil's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Yep, fate averted. Oh gosh, that's gone really crazy. 360 on us. So Yomiel, it looks like your plans for revenge ended in a failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I'm really glad. Yeah. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. The only thing I wanted for 10 years, someone to care for me. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memories of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, hey? And no matter what the reason, There's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intentions of running away from that either. Most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel! Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, violent little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with us, with me now. So I bet, so let's be getting home. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. Oh, we all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. Oh, incredible. I really... We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Click clack, going back in time. Click clack. Oh gosh. Wait! It's not over yet! Click. Oh my god! What? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Who are you? Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I'd hoped. I'm really grateful for you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. After all, it was more of a character than we thought. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Oh, you're the assassin? Really? Don't forget about the guy! If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Oh, okay. After they stole her life that night, they broke onto her apartment. The fish tank! Yeah, that happened before. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hidden place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paws towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Would you look at that? The powers of the dead. But how? He didn't really understand it himself, but not yet anyway. But you, with all you know, but with all you now know, you bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Yes, your mile thing died. It was right there. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager power, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the man, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep sea, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? I'm confused. Could you please repeat that slower? Who are you? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's when the other version of the story of this night, a story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. Excuse me. So, that was you, huh? That's right, I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in a dog's ears. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. How? How could you? Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By the time I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I helped to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, we were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed and my ability to swipe objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate? Cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't, huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there is something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. So, did you know? How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night, the very first time around. We what? We met before? Yes, when you were killed. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders into the apartment, I learned that Miss Lin had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town, and then they both got there. I followed the Ghost World's path to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end. I can tell you. That was me. Yeah. So I was shot on that night, the first time around as well. You had lost your memory at the time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? Just want to find my own lost memories. Sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. Yep. That's exactly what I said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage. The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. Or Yomiel, I guess you could say that, whatever. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that happened, it would have been all over. It would all been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that's completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy! What? We had forever to solve that. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Oh wow, really? You thought about that? Impossible. Oh gosh. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did it. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. And all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, hey? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. Woohoo! Good night! And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what would happen. I couldn't read that. I made my way back to a new present. And that's too long for a wait. Oh wow. Finally. We get all the answers, which is quite weird and crazy. I don't know. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Ah, the contraption! No! Oh, it works now. Surprise! Hey, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Oh, ho, ho. What a phrase. Yippee, it worked! Oh. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as a detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. Dad, you're home. Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this, yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Haha, how long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? Then you gave me this badge. I just knew it. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, hey? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Ha! That you will. That you will. Shut up, Cecil. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very same one. The very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old now, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep. He never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil. It seems to me I have heard that name somewhere before. Yep, you heard it. I think Cecil likes you, Lynn. Hello. Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Finally we see her. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you to led you here somehow too. That's Lynn talking with a deep voice. And so we meet again, Cecil. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Oh ho ho ho! Oh my gosh! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange, beautiful. Oh, could read faster, please. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Oh gosh, this is hilarious. Yeah, so basically now we're a cat. Look who's here. Flowers! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it's not my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I'd ask you to stay home. Okay. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends. Okay, I can read it. This is too fast. You'll read it for yourself. So, yeah. This game, man. Look at them eating. That's so weird. It was so cool. The story is incredible, and so much like turn of events. It's crazy. Look at this guy trying to be all Cabanela. Not bad, huh? Definitely loud good. Okay. This you can read. You pause the video and read if you want to. I can't read that fast. I really love the puzzles, and they were quite challenging. And the story is taking the weirdest turn. I can't even begin to describe it. I mean, wow. I'll let you with the little music, probably. Guess who? Ah, sausage head. What? I'm sure we'll need all these explosives. Follow the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder. No, that was just 20 grams. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Oh lord, I'm rich! Characters in this game sure like to eat. Cheers to you, right on your forehead. Lost head. Well, to be honest, the only thing I really think was a bit messed up in the whole idea. The story was the part of the dog being in the future. Like, it's the most confusing part of the story. But in the end, I guess all the rest is kind of funny. We believed all this time we were the guy, and after all we were the cat. And I expected that as soon as I said, "Oh, last episode," or when was it? 2 episodes ago. I thought, "Oh, I remember who we are." Well, that was the only piece of that was actually the only character we weren't talking about. That was at the scene of the crime when the shooting happened, and we could only be the cats due to the fact that it was the only character that died, that could have died at that moment. And right next to the body. So yeah, the cat was there, and since the other can control bodies, it was the only solution. Dance away the pain! Oh gosh. These two, man, these two. Never cease to make me laugh. Oh well. The soundtrack of this game is actually really good. Even though you might think that the soundtrack is kind of weird and such, it actually sounds really good with what the game's trying to do. It fits really well. Here are all the credits and beautiful people who made this game true, and translators and all that. Thank you for this wonderful game. We don't see that often. Here's Sizzle painting something, probably Detective Joe just for vengeance. Oh, we get to meet her darling, his darling. Nice. So the cat is the hero of the story. That's fantastic. Well, we were all the heroes of the story, see? He drew me. And I'm a cat. That's all I can say. Cat is alive in the picture! Cool. I can't say how much I love this game. I really hope for kind of a new idea. I really wish they could bring back this this idea once again with new characters and new concepts. I think it would be really good to see this game again and this series kickstart with a bunch of new characters, a bunch of new situations, new puzzles, something like out of the ordinary. I mean, you have the cat, which looks like still has the powers, so maybe, who knows, we can see the cat coming back and doing mischievous things. I really love this game. I really love the ending. I really love everything about it. So far, it was incredible. It's a shame that some of the chapters only had story to tell. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this series. I really hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Unfortunately, I couldn't read well enough. But for my final words, I say this game is definitely high up there. The story is a bit messed up, but it's understandable and it's all weird. If you only think of bits and pieces of the story, you will think this story doesn't make sense. But altogether, for all the weird things that happened in this game, starting for the fact that we're a ghost saving people and going back in time, well, everything else just falls right in. I mean, what's one weird thing after another one, right? It's all a chain of weird things happening. So, at the end of all this, if I had to give a score to this game, which I never do, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10, or an 8 out of 10 maybe. The puzzles are great, but you know, it's not really that... The last puzzles, I thought they were easier than some of the past ones, and some chapters don't have the puzzles. So it makes for a really story-heavy game. In fact, the most important part of this game is the story. So not much about the puzzles themselves. However, what you can find of puzzles in this game, every single one of them, even though some are, well, they switched places pretty much. Some are really easy compared to others, and they're out of order in terms of difficulty. But they still manage to be really good and really challenging. You really have to think it through. There was one or two puzzles I had to go back for several times. And to me, one of the hardest ones was the one with the one where you have to save the Spectre Cabanela and the pigeon guy. That was, to me, probably one of the most difficult puzzles I faced during this game. But you see, it's not the last one. The last one was really easy. Even though I had to restart once, I figured it out really quick. I don't know if that's because I was already really trained, or because I am at ease with puzzle games, but it was really easy, but really fun at the same time. All the jumping around and throwing stones around, that was quite hilarious and fun. It was fun, and the game overall is, to me, really good. So if you haven't played this and you have been watching this series until now, please do me a favor, go ahead and try this game. If you are watching the end for some reason without watching the rest, please feel free to watch the rest of the series from the beginning. You won't regret it. And but this is spoiler heavy, of course. Now another thing I wanted to add. I really hoped you played this game along, or you played it before. If you did, leave a comment saying what you thought about the game. If you really liked the story, what you didn't like, what you didn't understand, and we can maybe talk about this in the comments below. Who knows? That would be a good conversation to have. Also, another thing I wanted to ask, and that's also, well, it's the end of the video. Probably a lot of people won't see that. But I wanted to ask you what games you want to see me play next. What is my next game to play? So you recommended me Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. That was awesome, but I wanted to know if there was any other game I should try. Maybe I have never played. Most of the DS games I haven't played. And there are some from the Game Boy Advance also that I haven't played that much. I mean, there are games, obscure games that I've never played, that I've never heard of. So feel free to leave them in the comments and tell me what you want to see next. Other than that, I don't know why I can add much. I have to really thank you all so much for watching, if you're watching this far into the future. And if you follow all the 18 episodes I've been releasing, I'm really sorry for the reading once again. But I think we managed, we survived, we're still alive. And you can read it by yourself too if you really feel like it. You don't have to listen to my ugly voice and my really bad voice acting. But my voice is getting a bit tired now, so I'm going to stop recording. So finally, final words. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.